Page looked pretty good. Everything you ever wanted it to be. We actually had a sign-in page in the static version. So I think signin.html. Let's maybe copy some of this over. So everything inside div class signin, so from the header down to the end of main. Just copy that, paste it in signin.js. Don't forget our handle auth thing here. We'll fix that. Paste it in. Fix my indentation. Got some squigglies around. So here's an image. Let's fix that. Here's another image. Fix that. Another closing tag. Okay, it renders, but we've got some problems here. Invalid DOM property class. Did you mean class name? Yep. So let's fix all those. Class name. Not complaining about that anymore. If you look closely here, we've got our little broken font awesome thing there. So FA GitHub. Let's see what it is now. Font awesome / icons. Look for GitHub. There it is. It is FAB now because it's so fab. Of FA brands. So FA solid, FA regular, FA brands. So FAB. There it is. I class name FAB FA GitHub. Let's see what that does for us. There it is. Now it looks like I'm supposed to have an image for the Google one and another image up here. So those are both in our source directory, so we can import them. There's Google SVG, there's quill.svg. So we need to import those. Import quill from quill.svg. Import, say, Google logo from /google.svg. So here's my quill. I will replace that string with just quill because I have now imported the image as a variable. I don't really need any alternate text, but do at least put an empty string there. The thing is, note header's right there. So it should just skip over that if it's a screen reader. That's fine. And again, this says sign in with Google, so I don't really need alternate text for the logo. So image source this time is, I imported it as a Google logo. Hey, there's my quill. Maybe a little big. There's my Google logo. Cool. So maybe some CSS. So let's make another new file. Signin.css. And let's look in our, I think it was called style.css. Yeah. Here's all the stuff related to sign in. Looks like lines 32 through 91. Paste that in there. I'll paste it into Slack so you don't have to hunt it down. All right. Yeah, okay, so we've got the CSS now. Need to import it, right? So import ./signin.css. Great, except for my quill. Okay, not great. Great is a stretch. What do we have here? Sign in main, sign in P, sign in button, etc. If we don't have this quill here, everything's better. I think I had, let's see. Clearly there's supposed to be a style for this. What are we missing? Sign out of this. Yeah, this whole header isn't styled. What's going on here? Dot header. That is just not there. All right. I will repaste this style sheet. So let's say dot SignIn space dot. Oh, look what it's called. Dot header. I bet I made this a separate component before. Dot SignIn dot header will do for now. Great, now we got a white bar up here. Dot header image. Got a certain width and so on. So dot SignIn paste. Getting better. Dot header dot title. So it's not terribly unrealistic that someone else would design this stuff and you'd have to turn it into a React component. A lot of times there'll be designers on the team who work separately from the coders. There we go. Now I'm just zoomed in a lot. Beautiful. Interestingly, our splash screen works this afternoon. It did not work this morning. So we actually downloaded the image and put it in our directory. So in case that happens to you, don't know why it's not giving us trouble today or this afternoon. But you can go to unsplash.com, find it. I just searched for desk. This one looks kind of similar. That's not bad. You could use that. Or this one's a related image. That's the one I used. You could download it yourself. I don't know why it's working now and wasn't working then. Anyway, there's our sign-in page. Looks much better now. Now these buttons don't do anything. So if we wanted to stick handle auth back inside one of these on clicks, we could see it still work. It's not how we're going to do authentication long term anyway, but there we go. Still works. Cool. Style, sign in.